Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video today. I'm going to do, this is your full moon messages. So I've actually called in the energy of the moon, and I've also called in spirit guides to bring through messages as well. This is just going to be a guidance reading for the full moon, and so let's see what comes through. I've chose 4 groups today. I just want to give a shout out to all my subscribers and say thank you for supporting me, and I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm really grateful and honoured to have each and every one of you here on my channel, and I always look forward to bringing through new messages. And if you have any ideas or any topic suggestions, any questions that you might like answered in a general reading, please just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely give it a go. Today I have this beautiful tie-dyed, this is actually wrapping paper. I just had my birthday on the 8th of October, and so it's been a really busy week. That's why I haven't done many videos this week, because I've just been so busy. Like, I think I've had 3 birthday cakes in a week. I know. It's just been a real blessing, this birthday. And and I got this from my sister. It was wrapped. This is wrapping, and it's just so cute. So I wanted to use it. I've got I feel that bit of cosmic energy this month. So I don't know if that's the energies or the vibe that you guys are getting, but I'm definitely getting a cosmic energy. And this is what she got me. Oops, just knocking the camera here, guys. The tripod, I should say. Look at this. It's like a, I haven't opened the packaging. It's a bath bomb, but it's in the shape of a little spacecraft. And it smells delectable. And I got this pink one. Oh, smells so good. I think that one's like a strawberry smell. And then I got this one. It was just like blue and pink and yellow, and oh, I can't wait to try them. Yeah, so anyway, moving along with the video, I just thought I might share that. We have 4 cards. So the first one is the Prince of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Wands for the second group. We've got 5 of Pentacles for the third group, and 2 of Cups for the fourth group. Now, please don't use your mind for this. Use your intuition. However it is that you tap into your intuition, please do that, so that you're coming from your gut, not from your head, and pick which group that you feel most drawn to, and I will get started with your readings. Okay, group 1, so I've shuffled your cards face down. Let's have a look now what messages the full moon has for you. Okay. Okay, so the message I'm getting here with the hold your vision card, I feel like for some of you that you have had your mind on something, you've been thinking about something. I'm actually feeling a little bit of anxiety. Now, I'm very clairsentient, so a lot of my messages come through my feelings, and I can feel a lot of you are feeling quite anxious. It's like you're trying to make a decision about something, or you're thinking about something that you might want to do, but you're unsure of whether it's going to give you the you know, the finances or the stability, or whether it's going to give you the enjoyment that you really wanted. Now, take whatever situation here that relates to your life right now, but I'm definitely feeling like a sense of anxiety here. But the moon's saying to hold your vision, do not give up, and take baby steps, because change can sometimes be you know, challenging, because fear can come up, especially if it's something really out of your comfort zone, something that you're not really familiar with, something that you can't really gauge how it's going to turn out, something that may be even unknown to you. You may even be getting feelings about something that you might want to do, stepping forwards, but not really know how to put it even together. Like I'm being shown a puzzle. For some of you, it's almost like you haven't got all the pieces together, and for some of you I'm feeling like you want all these pieces and you're like, where am I going? I'm getting the sense for some of you that you are just like, it's like you're jumping from one stone to the next and not really sure of, when you're going to sort of hit the right stone that you're going to feel comfortable, or whatever's going to bring in that finances, that emotional stability, that physical stability, that feeling like you are, you have some sort of stability in your life. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing here. But like the mountain, you can see here there's mountains in the card, and the mountains are strong, and they also can represent, if you think about when you're walking up a mountain, it can be quite challenging, like especially if you're fairly unfit. But anyway, I think on a whole, climbing up a mountain is, it's quite challenging because you need a lot of stamina, you need a lot of strength, you need a lot of power, energy. Okay, so you can take that into your life right now. Perhaps you're feeling like, oh, this is just taking too much of my energy, but you have this vision, and it's almost like you feel that once you get to the top that things are going to be so much better for you. But yeah, you're just feeling like things are a little bit challenging to get there, or that you haven't got all the pieces of the information, all the clarity there to make that change. Okay, I'm hearing too, just to make sure that you try and get as much grounding as you can. I know we always say this, but I think some of us just don't get enough grounding. I know that I should even get some more grounding. So, just to get out there and put your feet on the earth, and just even go out there and have a wander in nature and a park, and just really breathe in the fresh air, and really use that as some deep breaths in, and releasing some of that anxiety I'm hearing as well. Okay, because we want to release the fear. The full moon saying let go of the fear, because the fear is, or the anxiety that is there is making it even more challenging for you to get up that mountain. So, just to really deep breathe and to assess, I'm hearing as well, and to for some of you, I'm seeing this speaker here on the Prince of Pentacles, so I feel like listening to some music to really just lighten your mood, and or even some writing, because I'm seeing some writing down your plans. Okay, and just taking baby steps forward, because baby steps are really important. You don't have to have everything built in one day. You don't have to have everything everything done all at once. It's just one step in front of the other, and that allows you to really see your accomplishments and see how far you've come. And this can even be in regards to emotional situations, even if this is in regards to even a new relationship. This is not for everyone, but this is another scenario. This could be, you might be discovering this person and not really getting the whole picture of whether this person's for you, or you could be just feeling some fears coming up, anxiety coming up, like it may be moving a lot more slower than what you would like, and this may be causing you a bit of anxiety. So really releasing that and letting go, okay, because it's going to allow the situation to unfold naturally, and how it should. I'm also seeing this entrapment card here. So I feel like almost it's like your emotions, your anxiety, or your fears, okay, are sort of making you feel entrapped. And as I was saying about that feeling like those uncertainties, or that fear, that anxiety within you, it's sort of making it's sort of holding your progress a little bit. It's making the mountain even more challenging to get to the top, because of all of your emotions and all of your, I'm hearing thoughts about it as well. So I feel like with the grounding, as I was saying, that's really going to help, because with the thoughts create stories, with the stories create emotions, with the emotions it creates a manifestation in your reality, okay? So even with the writing, like I was saying before, writing down all your thoughts just to release them from your mind, and then stay focused on the goal that you have ahead of you, and just look at it as taking steps in whatever way, situation that it is that you're moving towards, okay? And then we've got what it is you can let go of with this full moon, and it's surrender, stubbornness, okay? If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And I feel like it's, I feel like with this card, it's more about being more open and being more loving towards yourself, and also not digging your heels in, and allowing this change to happen, gradually, and not allowing, as I was saying, these emotions, this anxiety to sort of to slow you down, to hold you back, okay? Because I do feel like you really want this change to happen, but I just feel like you're resisting it unconsciously, okay? And I'm getting a message here that for some of you, I'm feeling like I'm seeing this girl here, lady here, and it's almost like this egg is coming towards her, or whatever this is, it's coming towards her and she's trying to push it away. So I feel like for some of you, you can see this change coming, and I'm getting the sense that it's almost like you're not ready. You feel like you're not ready for it. You feel like, oh my goodness, it's going to change my world and I don't know how to deal with this. For some of you, this could even be some relationship moving away from your life, and even though that you feel like this is going to be a lot better for you, you may be feeling like, oh my god, I'm not ready, please don't, so this is just another message for somebody who's watching this as well, okay? Please take what resonates, but just allow, okay? So that's the messages I'm getting for you. Now I just want to grab now just a little card from the Live Love You cards by Louise Hayes and Robert Holden. And one just fell out on the floor. I think Spirit liked me to do more exercise because the cards always drop on the floor. Okay, so this is what this is an affirmation for you, which says, everything is working out for my highest good. And I feel like picking another one for you. So let me just shuffle this. Let's do it on the table so it doesn't fly out in the air like that one. And I feel like too, with the flying out, I feel like once you come into more allowing as well, that things are just going to fly and transform and work out for you, okay? And we've got, I nurture my inner child, okay? So make sure that you are loving yourself. As I was saying, I was just picking that up with this surrender, stubbornness card, because it, a part of the that rigid stance that you have could be because of your woundings, because you could be playing out some particular wounding from childhood even, okay? So just allow yourself to nurture yourself, and also try and release the anxiety and emotions through creativity as well. Again, that writing, or I can see here the painting, so you could do some painting, and of course always telling yourself that I love you, I'm sorry, or I'm here for you, telling yourself, just giving yourself that nurturing, giving your inner child the nurturing, to allow yourself to process and allow this change to come into your life, and have everything work out for your highest good, okay? Because I feel like for some of you that you know, some of this, it may not be change that you're exactly wanting even, okay? But it might have come from some vision that you've held for yourself. Because as I said, sometimes we have this vision, or we have this idea of what we want. And then when the universe starts to manifest this for you, things can fall away, relationships can break down. And I'm not saying everybody here in this reading that's the case, but I'm just saying this is what's coming through, this is what I'm channeling, that, you know, in order to get to your manifestation, things have to change. This could be thoughts, emotions, you know, the stories, people, situations, and it can feel really you know, really challenging at the time, but really what the universe is doing is bringing you to your desires, bringing you to your hopes and dreams. And, you know, in the end you understand, but going through the process, I understand, is not that easy. So, you know, try not to dig your heels in here, and allow this change to happen. And, you know, have some trust and faith, and speak to your guides if you can, your angels, to God, you know, to your loved ones in spirit, or to your friends. Talk to somebody, whoever you feel like you can open yourself to, you know, and who can help you just feel more safer in this change as well, okay? So that's the messages that I have for you, Group 1. I send you all my love, and please take care of yourself, and embrace this change, because it's going to bring you to your vision, okay? Much love. Hello, Group 2. For those of you who picked the Four of Wands card, let's have a look what full moon messages are there for you. It's time to take action, pride, faith, and then what you need to let go of or surrender is non-action and obsessive thinking. Okay, so let's have a look what messages the moon has for you. Okay, it's definitely a focus on faith. I keep looking at the faith card. There's definitely an aspect here for you to remain still as well, to really connect with the universe, to really do some yoga or do some meditation, do some disconnecting from the everyday distractions, okay, and connecting with the moon, okay, because you see this full moon here. So connecting with the moon and that cosmic energy, and just being still, like even laying outside and just looking at the stars if you can, or just laying on your bed and doing some deep breathing, and just imagine yourself floating in the cosmos, in space, in the stillness, and imagine that. And that can be quite powerful, because it sort of puts you in this cocoon. Well, that's how I feel with that, okay? And I feel like you're going to get some intuitive messages if you do that as well, because I feel like the moon wants you to connect with yourself more, with your emotions more, okay, and with your intuition more, I'm hearing, okay? So, and this is going to allow you to have more faith as well, because I'm getting the sense here that you are that you're wanting to create some sort of like stability in your life, some sort of balance in your life. You're wanting to really have an opportunity to really have a peaceful environment, be living in a peaceful environment. For some of you, I'm seeing a lot of nature, so I'm feeling like for some of you, you might be wanting to sort of live somewhere where there's a community, where there's lots of nature, or just somewhere where there's trees everywhere. Like I'm just getting that vision. So I feel like this is something that your heart's calling you. I'm also feeling like for some of you there is a special connection that you're wanting to come in, and I feel like I feel like that this connection is something that you've been waiting for a long time. Now, this could be a love connection. This could be a any soulmate sort of connection that is really loving and supportive, and that someone who really understands you, someone who really gets you, somebody who really can walk with you through life, and somebody who you can feel like you can commit with, someone who you feel like you can build a family with. Okay, so that's the sort of vibe I'm getting here. And I feel like by connecting with the moon, connecting with the cosmos, connecting with yourself, and your inner world, that's going to allow the messages and intuition to come in. And I'm also, I'm seeing here with this pride card, and I know it says pride, but I'm actually getting the sense here that, because we've got half of her, and I don't know if you can see that okay, but half of her face is full and beautiful, and she's even got the rose up here, and the other half is like, it's the skull, it's like died away, and even the flowers died. So I feel like for you, you're going through some sort of transformation from your old self to your new self. So you really need to nurture yourself through this time and take guided action. And I feel like once you start to have more faith, sorry about the dogs barking in the background, when you have more faith and when you connect with yourself, that you in the moon, it's going to give you messages in order of what actions you can take. And you've got here the Aries new moon. So I feel like even by the new moon, it might be an opportunity for you to take some action towards what you're wanting. So if you've been thinking about doing something, I feel like this is a yes. Take that action, take that step, and you will be guided on your journey. Like, I'm definitely feeling that. I'm also getting the sense of like really charge forwards. Don't hold back, and allow yourself to come out. Allow yourself to even put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable for you, so you can grow, so that you can meet this person, or even people that you're wanting to connect with, or that I feel like for some of you, you have sort of a spiritual connection already with them in the spiritual realms, but haven't really manifested it physically. So I feel like this is that sort of message. And as you become more of yourself, and as you transform and move away from the old self, the old ways, you're really going to blossom. So really take charge of your life and move forwards, and take on that, this bull energy, and just charge forwards, and just say no to any fear, no to any discomfort, and go, look, I'm here and I'm ready. Show the universe you're ready. So if you've been wanting to take action on something, please do. That's the message I'm getting very strongly here. And then we've got here, what you can let go of is surrender to non-action. So now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you, and surrender to obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring you clarity, or even solve the problem. Interesting, because we've got like a conflicting message here. I feel like you need to take action with something, but then this message is saying to take no action. And what I'm getting from this is actually, with these two cards, what I was feeling, how I was saying to you that it's a time to get still and to connect with the cosmos and your intuition, and how I was saying that I feel like you need to take a guided action. So I feel like this is not about taking an action from your thoughts, okay? It's an action from your intuition, okay? So it's time to get quiet right now, and by the new moon, okay? This could even be by the new moon in Aries. I don't know a whole lot about the astrology, I'm still learning, but it could be by the new moon in Aries, but it could just be by the new moon itself. I feel like you'll know what it is, you'll know what you've been thinking about, what action you're wanting to take, an action that's coming from your intuition. So I feel like the message you really need to step back, connect with yourself, connect with your intuition, connect with the cosmos, connect with the moon, and then allow yourself to take that guided action when the call comes, when your inner call comes. Okay, with the obsessive thinking here, I feel like this is about thoughts about someone or something that just keeps, perhaps this is coming from your mind about, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And it's, here we've got here about a person or a situation. So I feel like for some of you, you could even be thinking about somebody in the past, okay, or a past situation, because as I said, I feel like you're transforming, you're removing the old and you're coming into the new. So I feel like some of you may still be holding on to something from the past or thinking about something from the past, and the moon wants you to let go of that so that you can come into the future, into this communion, into this connection, into this commitment that's really going to fulfill you, okay? So I really get the message here, guys, for you who've picked number 2, that it is a time for you to really come within and connect with yourself, and then take the action when you feel guided to from your intuition. Now, what I'm going to do is just give a final message from the Life Loves You cards from Louise Hayes and Robert Holden. And it's just an affirmation for you. I am worthy of my own love, and I nourish myself, okay? So they're the affirmations I have for you, and I just feel like reading this one from the back. It says, decide that today you will eat only food that loves you. You know better than anyone what is best for you. And this one says, write a love note to yourself. What is it that you most need or want to hear? And I'm hearing the message that with this, writing that love note to yourself is like writing a note to other people, like you telling yourself how much you love you, you connecting with you, right, is going to bring in those connections that you're desiring, okay? So that's the message I have for you from the moon. I wish you all the best, and enjoy connecting with yourself, and I wish you all the blessings in bringing in those important and beautiful connections into your world. Thank you. Hello group 3, to those of you who picked the 5 of Pentacles. Let's have a look at what messages from the moon we have for you. Okay, show the world the real you, healing, growth. Oh, and we've got 2 cards for you here. Okay. So this full moon is one of growth for you, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles here, this one can feel like you're sort of left out in the cold. You can feel like you're sort of, I'm getting the sense here that you haven't been receiving everything that you're deserving, or I feel like you, with this people pleasing card, I feel like you give out a lot but you don't necessarily receive a lot. So I feel like it's a time of you recognizing this, and you're going to start to grow from this, okay? And I feel like once you've transformed this, that you will start to receive again, okay? So and we've got here, show the world the real you, okay? So no more hiding in the shadows, okay? No more giving everything you've got to everybody else and not giving to yourself. It is a time to switch it up and change, okay? It is a time to love yourself. It is a time of healing for you, okay? This moon is going to be a very healing moon for you. You may have a lot of emotions coming up, okay? Release them, allow them to come up, and allow them to show you what's going on for you, and let it go, okay? Write it down, burn it away. Just really acknowledging you. This, the process of healing can be quite challenging because you have to feel things that you necessarily don't want to feel. But once you shine light on something, once something comes into your reality, there's no unseeing it, there's no unknowing it, and you've got the power to transform it, okay? People in the past, situations in the past may have made you feel like you cannot, that you do not have the power, that you do not have the strength. But my beautiful person, you do have the power, you do have the strength, and you have so many beautiful gifts, and you have such a beautiful heart. Why hold it back? It's time to say no from this day forwards. From this day, this moment, this time that you're watching this video, it's time to say goodbye to all of that. And, I'm feeling really strong, and I feel like saying this. I don't care if there's people around you that you've been too attached to since you were a little child. If you're giving, and you're not receiving, it's time to reevaluate that friendship, that relationship. It's time to reevaluate your entire life right now. Okay? And this is what this healing is all about for you. This is what the full moon's bringing up for you right now. Okay? Because the moon's all about our emotions. Okay? So you allow this growth to happen, okay? Because you're going to go so strong from this. And you won't be left out in the cold anymore once you find you. Once you cut away people that don't value you. Because you are worthy, okay? You are worthy. And, with surrender frustration, I feel like this is about when you're giving all the time and you don't see anything coming back your way, it can get resentful, okay? You can become frustrated because you're so giving and loving, and you're like, why aren't I getting where I want? Why isn't the finances flowing to me, okay? For some of you, this is about you putting in a lot of effort into something. This could be putting in a lot of effort into a business, into some sort of creation that you have, and not receiving back from that creation. Okay? You could be getting frustrated from that. Okay? Perhaps it's time to step up. Okay? It's time to come out of the unworthiness and into the worth, into the will, into who you are. I feel like you have something beautiful to share. Don't be afraid of sharing it, however way that looks for you. Don't be afraid if you want to smile to every person, and you smile and you find that most of the people you're smiling at don't smile back. That's who you are. Just keep smiling and smiling at yourself and telling yourself, I am worthy. I am lovable. I am special. And the more you keep telling yourself this, you'll start to see more people smiling back at you. Okay? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay? So it's time to focus on you. What makes you happy? Write it down, everything that makes you happy. And if you don't know what to write, it's time to go on a self-discovery and find what it is that you do love. Okay? Because there's more to you than you even realize. I'm going to read this surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. So for those of you who this is in regards to an actual financial situation, I feel like surrender the frustration in this, okay? And perhaps in this work situation, this career situation, that you are thinking about everybody else. It could even be in regards to setting prices. You may be thinking, oh, well, I wanted, you could have a beautiful artwork piece and you might be like, oh, I don't want to put a big price on it because everybody's going to like think, oh my God, like she's put so much on it, or she's just after money, or whatever stories people like to put. Your piece of artwork, okay, is worth the money. Okay, you have a think about something that you might have paid for in your life, right? Something that you may have seen somebody sell something and you've bought it because you honored that. You honored the energy that that person put into it. You honored what they did. If you go to a hairdresser and the hairdresser charges you, a couple of $100 to do this fabulous haircut, you don't question that. Well, perhaps you do, but I'm just using this as an example. If that's the regular price and you pay it because you want that good haircut, right? So and that person values their time, they value their effort, all right? It's like going to a doctor. If you have a specialist and they're specialized in a craft, okay, which is a medical craft, they charge for that because their time, their energy, their dedication, their worth. And that's what you need to do. You need to charge according to your dedication, your efforts, your worth. Okay? And get out of that energy, all right? Because you can see this person here is holding their hand up high, going, when? And this person's crying. There's something that needs to change here. Okay, we have the snake. There's a process or a thought process that needs to be transformed. Allow this to be transformed with the full moon. Okay, so that's the messages I have for you. I know there's a couple of different messages there, but I feel like this is catered to a couple of different groups within this reading. Now I'm going to give you a couple of affirmation cards from the Life Loves You cards from Louise Hayes and Robert Holden. So let's have a look what affirmations we have for you. I'm going to do it on here because lately they've been going on the floor. That's one there. I am worthy of my own love. We all need to know how much worthy we are, like even of our own self, our own love, especially if you're a really giving person. If you're someone who's really generous, you can be very hard on yourself as well. Oh my goodness, these are exactly the same as one of the other readings. They had these cards. I'm going to do one more. I'm being guided to do one more for you. There it is. Thank you. Okay, we are beautiful. Okay. I am worthy of my own love. Everything is working out for my highest good, and I connect with nature today. Okay. So there's growth for you right now. Embrace this growth and embrace this movement forwards in your life, away from anything in your life that no longer brings you a sense of love and sense of joy. You don't have to please everybody. The main person you need to please is yourself. Okay? Everything else will come to you. Okay? Trust me, I'm finding that more and more on my journey. The more that I love myself, the more I appreciate myself, the more I value myself, I find that things just come to me. And if I find that what I'm wanting is not coming, I look at that within me and start to love that about me. Okay? So, and if it doesn't change, then I remove it. Okay? I let it go. So I felt like I had to say that to you, okay? Whether this is in regards to your work, career, business, you know, family, friends, anything in your life, okay? Everything is working out for my highest good, okay? It's all happening for you. And I connect with nature today, all right? Spend time outdoors today, breathe in the fresh air, relax under a tree, take in the whole sky and notice that nature isn't judging you. Oh my God, guys. I feel like crying for you. I'm just feeling all this emotion. Don't worry, you know, need to release that worry of judgment from others. That's why you're people pleasing. I can feel that emotion, guys. Yeah, just go and take a breath, go sit under a tree and just look at nature and just really take it in, and, you know, just have a look at how everything is different in nature, and it all just is, it all just allowed us. I can't wait for the day that we're all heart-centered here on earth, but it isn't that way at this present time, so you have to love yourself, okay? You have to hold yourself in a high regard and not worry about what other people think of you, you know. And, you know, I understand, you know, I'm putting videos out, I'm talking about my, you know, on some of my videos. If you haven't seen it, have a look. I've got some videos with me talking about things I feel that are deep within me, and, you know, that can be quite confronting, because, you know, you feel like every time you go, oh my God, people are going to watch this, but I'm moving through that anyway, because I value myself, and I know that other people will, you know, whoever needs to hear these messages will hear these messages, you know. Why should I hold that in? Why should I hold it in? You know? So I have to share that for you, okay? All right, love you guys and wish you all the best, and take it easy through this moon, and breathe and just love yourself more. Okay, that's the messages I have from you, from the moon. Please take care. Thank you for watching. Hello to my beautiful last group number 4, which is the Two of Cups. Let's have a look what messages the moon has for you, the full moon. Okay, so we've got extremes, love. Oh my goodness, why would it not be love with the Two of Cups, right? A personal issue reaches resolution, surrender to complete healing. Okay. Alrighty, I'm feeling like for some of you, this is in regards to a relationship that you're in at the moment. I feel like with the extremes, there could be some volatilities, there could be some arguments, there could be some differing of views, there could be some sort of like past energies even I'm hearing coming back to the present moment. I feel like for some of you this may be issues that you thought that had been resolved in the past have come back up to the surface, and I feel like this has been making you quite emotional, and I feel like it's like you're wondering when this is going to end, or, you know, because I feel like you really love this person, and I feel like this this connection is a very special, committed connection. I just feel like there's some sort of differing of views here, some sort of past energy, as I was saying, coming into the present. And it's saying here personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel like this is going to resolve, and this is a healing for you guys at the moment. It says open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So I feel like what could be happening as well is that one of you are going through a transformation at the moment. And as I say that, I'm seeing on this card here I don't know what it's called, but it's like the symbol of health. But you can see it's got the two snakes, and you've got your stake with the third eye. So I feel like it's almost like there's an expansion of energy happening, and and it could even be, I'm hearing, for both of you as well. In some situations it might be one of you and the other one hasn't been understanding what is going on with that person. For some of you, both of you are going through a massive change because of all the energies of late, and things have been really just not stable because there's just been so much change between you both, okay? And this energy that's being transformed, you know, it can bring things up from the past. It can bring past relationships into this relationship, past woundings. You know, that's the sort of energy I'm feeling here. And or it could even be like past arguments that have been resolved coming back into the present moment. But look, I'm really getting the message here that this is all to be transformed. This is all to be to create more harmony at home. It doesn't seem like it while it's going on, but if you both can really connect with, or find a space to connect with each other again, maybe get into some light-hearted energy as well. Get out and get outside and you know, go to a theme park or do something really light-hearted, or go and do some sort of, like, I'm seeing here, I'm thinking of tantra, so you could even go to like a tantric workshop or a personal workshop if both you and your partner are into that. But in any way that feels comfortable for the both of you, a way that you can reconnect, even doing something that you both love together, just to lighten this energy at the moment, and maybe even take just some time on your own, just for this healing, to surrender to this healing of the universe and ask this energy, or bring in the white light to wash over you, and just sit in some solitude to really just regroup yourself, and to really come into your oneness so that you can come back, and also like really evaluate this wounding, and say with this moon, just allowing that to move away so that you can come into more of a stronger union. Because I feel like once these energies come through and once they're transformed and released, I feel like you both are going to have a very high spiritual connection, and I do feel like you'll have this re-energized sexual energy as well. So but I feel like with the help, if you can call on the help of the full moon to really release these energies, if you can do it together, this is going to amplify. Remember, energy together is powerful. So even if you both can do your own ceremony to release this stuff, okay, you can even light a candle, I'm seeing, and you can just with one another. You could even do what's on this card. You can see the couple are together and they've got they're sort of wrapped around each other. They've got their hands together here. And you could do this and really connect and look in each other's eyes, because when you look in each other's eyes, that's where the soul, you're looking into each other's soul. That's connecting with the heart, and that may help to transform these things as well, okay? Do whatever relates for you. I mean, not everybody's going to want to, you know, not every partner's going to want to do this type of thing. But do in any way that you can find that's going to be the best way to help you guys do it, and connect with the moon, You know, when you're in your solitude, take some deep breaths and say, you can ask the questions, okay, universe, I'm ready for this healing in our relationship. Please help guide me on what it is that I can do in order to help in releasing and help. What sort of space can I get into with my loved one, with my partner, in order to transform this and grow? And you can do that with the moon as well. Please help me. How can I transform this energy? How can I, remove the stories from the past for good and cut those ties? Okay, so that's the messages that I have for you. Now what I'm going to do is just get a card from the Life Loves You cards from Louise Hayes and Robert Holden, and just some affirmations for you. I practice loving kindness towards everyone, including myself. And life loves me. Okay, so it says here, are you as kind to yourself as you are to others? Finish this thought. One way I could be kinder to myself is, okay, and life loves me. Life loves us all. Look at yourself in the mirror, breathe in and say, life loves me. As you breathe out, smile and repeat this 10 times, okay? So that can help you as well moving through this. All right, so very specific message. I hope this helps you in moving forwards and helps your relationship. Thank you for watching, and I send you all my love.